Nearly 2 months after SLT, selective laser trabeculoplasty, in my left eye, and 6 weeks, after SLT in my right eye, I went back to my ophthalmologist's office, for my first pressure check. Post-procedure, I continued using my drops, per my doc's directions. While I was curious to see what the impact of SLT was on my intraocular pressure, IOP, I was also hopeful that I might be able to forego drops altogether. So hopeful, in fact, that I put off a medication refill. Don't worry, I still had drops on hand, until after my appointment. Before I get into the results, let's talk about what happened between my last round of SLT and my pressure check. For starters, I had another proactive heart-to-heart with my neurologist, and explained that we needed to find an alternative to the beta blocker I was using to control my migraines. This tends to be beneficial for most areas of the body, though low systemic blood pressure can lead to insufficient blood flow to the optic nerve, which can ultimately cause damage and vision loss. So, with the potential for optic nerve damage in mind, we came up with a plan, and a week later, I was off beta blockers for the first time in years. In the month I've been off beta blockers, I've had a few headaches, and 1 or 2 migraines. All have been responsive to my rescue medications. On beta blockers, I often went 4 to 6 weeks without any type of headache. We'll see how things progress in the future. Back to my pressure check. My IOP dropped from 13 or 14 down to 9. We discussed potentially discontinuing my drops, but my doc's general feeling was, don't mess with success. Can't say I disagreed with her. I'll be back for another pressure check soon. If my pressures remain stable, and if my eye doctor supports the idea, I'll reconsider stopping my drops.